Welcome to Review-O-Meter. I am your host, Peter. This show has a logo that everybody hates. So,
Dang.
Wow, you're really trashing your own logo.
Coming in hot, man.
Wow.
I drew it back in 2017, and I want to change it. So, hopefully by the next theme, hopefully by then there will be a new logo. So, we'll see. I will probably keep the Review-O-Meter name. Most likely, just because. Anyways, we're gonna watch another Disney Channel original movie today. Today's our last one for the Disney Channel original movie theme. Cesar, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing awesome.
Cesar, do you have a movie that you would wish we can see today?
Well, I wish that we can see something like Smart House, or I know the one I always mention, the one with like the movie theater and like the Phantom of the
Phantom of the Megaplex.
Boom, that one. One of those two was or another like classic Disney Channel original movie. So,
And you have seen Smart House, right?
I have seen Smart House. Yeah, from a long time ago, but
So that makes 3 Disney Channel original movies you've seen before starting this podcast?
no, there've been a few. I've seen all the High School Musicals.
Even the Sharpay movie?
No, I've never seen that one before.
Yeah, me neither. I don't remember if it's on this list, but like I said, it was included in the Disney Channel collection on Disney+.
That was more of like a spin-off, if anything.
Yeah, basically it was. Today on the show, we have Cesar, who just talked.
Awesome.
We have Kevin.
Hey, how's it going?
We have Sydney.
Everyone.
We have Michael Shang.
Hey.
Introducing Loren
Hello, hello.
and Tarah.
Do, baby.
Hey.
How did I know you were going to do that?
That's perfect.
And we are all gonna watch a Disney Channel movie at random. I don't even want to talk about random banter. I think we should just jump right into it. So, Cesar, let's activate the Review-O-Meter Shuffler. Oh no! You broke again!
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Oh, got it. I get it this time.
And the winner is...
Full Court Miracle. My God.
Full Court Miracle! Who has seen Full Court Miracle?
Woohoo.
I have
Nope.
never seen. No.
Actually, I think I
No.
have.
I might have. I know this movie though.
I think we should re-randomize.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I wouldn't question it.
I don't think this will be bad
But
though.
I'm not 100% sure. Like, maybe I'll remember like the first 5 or 10 minutes, but right now I don't know. I don't remember it.
I barely remember this movie.
It's I have to look it
Is
up,
it a
but it's about basketball. Yeah, basketball, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
We got a sports one.
Here's the description. When a group of young Jewish basketballers find their team in a slump, they call upon former college basketball star Lamont Carr to help. As the boys go between the court and the classroom, they begin drawing parallels to Lamont's background and the Chanukah story of Judah, believing that they have some heavenly help on their side, and the team must prepare to be the David in a tournament of Goliaths.
Ooh.
This is heavily
Mm.
religious.
Interesting.
This is a little bit spiritual. A little religious.
Oh,
Actually,
goodness.
We're about to get a
I'm
little
actually
like
worried about reviewing this now.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Hey, I call Mulligan.
I think this could still be a good movie. It's just,
I mean,
it's gonna
we
be
may-
some touchy things to review on.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still, randomize it if you want to.
We are not. Why do you want to re-randomize it? Why do you keep suggesting this?
I'm just saying.
Caesar, why do you think this is a randomized show?
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
do you think we're just gonna watch everything we ever want to see?
Oh no, I'm
Isn't that like the bit of this whole
Just
thing?
try to get something better.
I mean,
You could just go off and make your own show, Caesar. If you don't
I
like my
would agree at
show,
this point, man.
Ooh. Wow.
we're getting
This is-
tension into.
Nice.
Caesar and I are gonna like do
Wow.
some fists.
wow, controversial. Wow. I didn't
Trouble in
say that,
Paradise.
but wow, my goodness.
Oh, are we going like weekends with you, Caesar? and the
I
weekdays?
Who's got
apparently,
custody?
This is gonna be a horrible divorce.
apparently it
guys.
seems like it.
Oh my gosh.
Either you pick me
This
or
is how we
Peter,
break up.
apparently. Yeah,
Which one
exactly.
do you
Just have to-
We're like a band. We just all break up and
Yeah, exactly.
go our own ways.
Yeah.
I'm guilty. I totally escalated that. So,
Yeah, you did. Unfairly, as I say. How dare you?
on that note, I guess it's time that we go watch Full Court Miracle, a Disney Channel original movie. And we'll come back with our review, our thoughts, right after these messages.
Woohoo!
Welcome to Disney Parks, where magic lives on. Come experience the joy of being a kid again at the Magic Kingdom. And kids, come experience the pain of responsibility over your intoxicated parents at Epcot Center. We have so much to offer for children of all ages, including Soarin' over California, where you too can experience the heights of being high in California.
Whoa, I can't tell if this is real or just a big movie.
Oh yeah, I love the smell of grass.
You can also experience the new Avengers Campus, where you can interact with every Avenger and see Spider-Man do his cartwheel and swingy swing in the sky. Now that's impressive.
Whoa, now that's awesome. Oh, apparently there's a ride in that building he's flying on top of?
But coming summer of 2022, from the same Imagineers who killed the Great Movie Ride brings you the soon-to-be wildly popular e-ticket attraction based on a Disney Channel original movie classic. Oh yes, I think you all know what I'm talking about. I'll give you a hint. It's about a certain basketball player at a certain school. That's right, Full Court Miracle. The ride!
Once you board your basketball-shaped ride vehicle, you'll be immersed with your favorite moments of the movie. Me and my coworkers, and all of us here at Walt Disney Imagineering really, wanted our guests to feel all the thrills of what it's really like when Alex scored that winning goal at the end of the movie. Basket. Forgive me, I don't know sports. We had to invent a new form of 3D technology to truly convince our guests that they were no longer in the real world, but in a world where you are a basketball during a middle school basketball game. We also wanted to include culturally accurate representation into our attraction because, as you know, Alex and the rest of his school are Jewish, so we designed this certain look for the 3D glasses our guests will be wearing. You see, it's a yarmulke with a pair of glasses attached underneath. Yeah, fun!
Disney parks have a long, rich history with Disney Channel movies. We're creating a ball-dropping new experience that represents our largest single-themed 3D attraction ever. One more thing, we're not just building one of these, we're building two. One in World Showcase in Epcot, Florida, located where the miniature trains delighted many for years near the Germany Pavilion. And the other, Disney's California Adventure at Disneyland Resort, located in Cars Land. The new Full Court Miracle, The Ride, coming summer of 2022, opening along with all the other attractions that were supposed to open before Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. Located at Disney Parks, where magic lives on. Book your trip today.
Guess what, everyone? Review-O-Meter is now on Twitter. Follow and receive alerts of when a new podcast episode is released. Participate in future activities such as polls to help us decide which streaming titles to watch in our future episodes. Follow Review-O-Meter at Review-O-Meter. That's Review-O-Meter without hyphens in the username. And we're back from watching Max Keeble's Hanukkah Wish.
What?
Oh my god. I feel like the next...
I mean, not really
It's
wrong.
actually, it's
The
actually
sequel of
weird.
Max Keeble movies.
I feel like it's a prequel.
Yeah, that's gotta be a prequel.
It's
definitely
100% a prequel. I feel like Max Keebler would have come after this, like year-wise.
Maybe
01.
Max Keeble?
Max
Who's
Keebler
got Google
came out
handy?
in 01. I got it. Max Keebler came out in 01, and then Full Court Miracle was 03.
Wow.
Years
thought
I
he
did
was
not
older.
realize that was so old.
Hey, let's not.
He has a deeper voice in this movie. He's also the kid voice of Tarzan, which he sounds more like in Max Keeble's Big Move.
Oh, Mom, they're no fun. Want to see me be a leopard?
So we just watched Full Court Miracle. What'd you all think? I'm curious. Tara, let's start with
It
you.
was heinous. I hated it.
Why?
Listen, that was just, it was so bad.
Lauren, what about you? First decom on this show.
I thought it was okay. Like it was all right. Like it's definitely a product of its time and definitely like a kid inspirational movie.
Yes, it is a product of its time. I was gonna disagree with that, but I think what I'm gonna say is it's definitely timeless. There's no technology showcased in the movie that makes you think, oh, of course this was made in 2003. And I also have to give Rip Girls that too. I think I also talked about in that episode about how Rip Girls is definitely that kind of 2000s movie. Yeah, they play a pop song, but when you really look at like the content of the movie, like what is being filmed, you can't really place what the time frame is. Same with this movie, despite just cinematography itself.
See, my thing is some of the verbiage and when they try to use the slang and stuff like that, I was like, oh my gosh.
Mojo.
Oh,
Mojo, baby.
Dogs,
I'm
my
hip, right?
dogs.
What my dog?
No.
I'm like, I can hear that. I can hear that in my early elementary school days. Like I 100% can place that.
might have to retract my statement because that's right. They straight up said,
So did you like feel good karma? Mojo, Mom. Nobody under 50 says karma. Mojo.
"Oh, I guess I'm over 50."
Oh,
Yeah,
Jojo.
Bro, no, I like the part where she's like looking for coffee and the dad's like, well, I guess you have no Joe.
Such a dad joke.
Wow.
I love the dad though. He was so precious.
I liked the rabbi and the dad. They were funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were
They were
great.
so precious.
You
It
have
was
the
so
two
chill.
parents.
Can we talk about Principal Klein? The beginning, kind of a creep. Like
Oh, yeah.
who goes and stalks a person to
Right?
But then she became like their number one fan.
because
at
it
the
was
end of
helping
the
the
last few
school.
games. Yeah, but like she was totally stalking that guy. I understand her suspicion. I mean, it is weird how a stranger's like now coaching all these kids and the way they met them, but she totally stalked him.
Yeah.
However, if we're going to talk about characters that maybe we don't like, the mom.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Talk
she was not very-
about
She was not supportive at all.
No, she really wasn't.
It was so frustrating.
She was really living herself and her son because not only was she saying, oh, you have to grow into a successful career, she was specifically picking doctor for him. Like,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, he can be a lawyer too if you really want him to have money. I mean, and the line where she says,
The harm is Alex won't concentrate on school. His studies will go out the window. He'll have great ball bouncing skills and no chance at a good university.
lady, what do you think scholarships are?
Yeah.
I think she was more, not defending her, but playing devil's advocate. I think for her, it was more of like, he's 5 feet. Of all
Hey,
things, like height
There's
wise,
some shorties. There's some shorties in the
True.
basketball league.
Shorty.
True.
Hey, Nate Robinson, Spud Webb, yo, come talk to me about basketball. Yo, I got you. I got you.
Thomas recently
Oh,
assaulted.
there we go. Yes.
Here for you, Cesar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As you were, Shang.
Yeah, no, but I guess I'll retract. I'll back. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
So, obviously, later in this episode, we're going to have to go to the scale and rate each of these decoms we like from our least favorites to our most favorites and all that. We'll get there, but I'm kind of having a hard time decide which I like more right now, You Wish or this. And I'm kind of hoping I can make my mind up through a nice conversation because I like what this represents and I understand like I said, there's gonna be some touchy subjects here going into like talking about the Jewish references and just the religion aspects of this, how they compare it to actually playing basketball and the metaphors they go with. I do actually enjoy that. It gives like some sort of new representation. It kind of taught me some things about that religion, I guess. And it's an interesting culture to see without having like a character also being introduced to it other than the coach, I guess. But, you know, he just kind of joined in. He's not even caring about it. He's not asking more about the religion. He's like, I'm here to teach you guys how to play ball. So you're going to listen to me and I'll be your coach. That's cool. You know, he makes comments about, oh, I'm not Jewish. I shouldn't be teaching here. But like, that doesn't matter to us. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's fine.
yeah. So I think that's pretty cool too. However, with You Wish, I think it has its funny moments. It has like the fun decom style story that we all enjoy growing up with. I personally think it holds as a movie more than Rip Girls. So
Yes,
But
this
it's
is
not
true.
it's not too far off from Rip Girls because it
Yes,
has
it's
like
true
kind
as
of
well.
the same thing.
Tara about to fight somebody.
I like Rip Girls, man. Jeez.
Told you, fighting words right there, fighting words.
Well, you could have saved Rip Girls from averaging higher if you were there that day.
Yeah.
I still wish I was there because I would have been the only person who had seen that movie.
And Tara. Well, if you were
Yeah.
both there.
Yep.
I wasn't there, but I've seen Rip Girls, and yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we're here talking about Full Court Miracle, not Rip Girls. So
Yes.
if you want to hear more about Rip Girls, please go to that episode. So we're going to talk specifically more about angels in the basketball court. I mean, Full Court Miracle. Get it?
Slip up there, buddy.
Angels on the outfield.
Wow.
I don't know. I
Uh-huh.
kind of draw that comparison because, like, yeah, they definitely pulled a miracle in the end. And
What?
I don't
What?
exactly understand what the miracle was other than just power coming back, however, magically.
Yeah.
So I
It had
think
to do with the story that they kept saying for Hanukkah.
I think because like at least for me, I don't know personally that story and like as much on Hanukkah and like the Jewish traditions and all that. So if if I knew more about it, I think it would probably connect better with the story. But because like they literally didn't explain that, nor the car coming back, like nothing. But I'm guessing it has to do with some lightning and all that, and probably like God and help. I don't know.
It was definitely
I
a
know
metaphor.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the story itself is something to the effect of like back then they had only a certain amount of oil left for like the candles, and they thought it was going to last for a day, but it ended up lasting for 8 days. So that's kind of what happened with the generator is like, oh, we only have 2 minutes left of the power, but it ended up lasting for the entire like 5 minutes.
I think you cracked it. Yeah, that's it.
Instead of 5 minutes, let's make it 8 minutes.
That's the like, I don't know, symbolism, metaphor, whatever you want to say that it's pulling from.
So to explain more on the miracle was that they were playing their final game and the power kept going out and there was only so little left of power they had and they were losing. So when the power actually gave out, one of their teachers was like, oh, I did my calculations. We have like 2 minutes left until the power goes out, but there was still 5 minutes left on the clock for the game. So the other team, of course, called a timeout, cheating, and waited the 2 minutes so they can win. But of course, by miracle,
That is not
power
cheating.
came back.
That's not
It's
really
by the
cheating.
way, that was the longest time
Calling
ever.
time out.
Yeah, right?
There's no basketball
Yeah.
timeout that lasts 2 minutes. Like, come on.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's not true.
I thought
That's
about
so
that.
fake.
I know I'm not
Yeah.
big into basketball, but I was like, this seems like it's too long.
Never, no.
You were just chilling.
Yeah, the most is like a minute, and like during like say it's the fourth quarter, it's like 30 seconds at most, but
Yeah.
never
Right.
2 minutes. That's
I
ridiculous.
will
was the
say
ref
that
doing?
that 2
I don't
minute.
Standing on the basketball, bro. You saw him take the ball from under his foot. Like,
The other coach must have like paid him off to be like, hey, we're gonna do the 2 minutes, so it's I got you. I gave you 200. I gave you actually, I got you. That's what it was.
He pulled out the sweaty 20 that he gave to Lamont
Ah,
earlier. That's what it
there
was.
we go. Yes.
I
With
did
the-
note early on, like, why is this guy just openly accepting money from children? And then we realize, he's not homeless. He's definitely homeless in that state, but I guess he has another house where his wife and son live. So
In Virginia,
he's trying to follow his
Yeah.
dreams, but like he still doesn't have money.
Yeah.
He's living in his van under a freeway. My goodness.
Can we talk about that also? How this kid followed him down, just took his friend's bike.
Yeah.
about the principal, the kid also stalked the guy. Like,
Yeah, I guess.
poor guy's getting stalked by everybody around here. He's just trying to chase his
The
dream.
confidence on this kid, I swear, the cojones is like, my God.
One of the issues I think I came with was all the women were negative. Were just shown in a negative light in that movie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, even Julie was like Schloss did her like wrong, like saying what he's dissing her in the game, but like from the beginning she was just pessimistic and
Completely negative,
negative through it.
Yeah.
So besides that though, I think they were trying to make them having the redeeming arc, but like you could have had someone be so nice in the
Right?
movie.
But even then, like, she was still like not there. She was like there, but like not there.
Yeah, that too. Side characters.
She was like an intense side character.
Yeah,
But she
the side
she
character of a
was
side character.
introduced. She was introduced as like a major character. Like at the beginning, she seems like she's gonna be around, but then she ends up being this like random side character.
Like when the mother was talking to her at the final game, I was like, "Oh, that's right. She took the position." With
I forgot about that.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just like, oh, where did she go the whole movie?
Exactly.
They wrote her off.
I was like, oh hey, you're still in this movie.
Yeah, I think that was my like major issue with the movie.
I didn't know this, but they were talking about most famous starter basketball stars were mostly Jewish. So yeah, you learn interesting facts here at Full Court Miracle.
Hey.
When you were talking about Tyler.
Oh my God, Tyler.
Tyler was an a-hole, man.
He's a terrible person.
Imagine a typical jock in high school. This is like the legit stereotype of a jock, no joke. And the first thing we saw, we were just like, yeah, we're seeing you in the finals. Blah, blah, blah. Shut up, Tyler. No one wants to hear from you.
Yeah, shut up, Tyler.
Shut up,
Tyler.
Shut up.
He's like mean, but he's so dumb too. Like it's just like, shut up, Tyler. Like
Even the one lady, the one teacher lady, when like what's his name, Max Keebler.
Alex Schwartz? What was it?
Schultz.
Alex
Schwartz.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Schlotz was going for his 2-point free throw, and on the last one, Tyler comes in, he's like, Schlotz, and then he's like, shut up, Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, shut up, Tyler. Just shut up. No one wants to hear from you.
Tyler is a great name for his character too, by the way. I've never met a nice Tyler in my life. They're always like
To all Tylers out there, we apologize.
apologize.
So Tyler thought not that guy.
Not
Oh,
all
man.
not all Tylers are created the same. Everyone's different.
Not all Tylers. That's what they all say, huh? The basketball in this movie sucked, by the way. Like the choreography while filming the direction for the basketball playing. They're just standing around, just passing a ball, not even trying to steal the ball because they know that actor has to have the ball in this scene. It's funny. That's just like a little nitpick, but I don't want to say, oh, I know it's a Disney Channel movie, but you have High School Musical, Luck of the Irish. You know basketball movies. Granted, this was probably first, but
Can we talk about their little pregame show? Like their little.
Oh my
pregame
Yeah,
show?
see,
And
you
we're
mentioned
there, guys.
choreography, and I was gonna bring this up.
And we bring it here, the point to where we all want to talk about the beautiful song.
The dancing was A1. It was great.
Let me tell
It
you,
was
that is
amazing.
the best rendition of Dreidel Dreidel, I Made You Out of Clay I've ever heard.
Your cheerleaders going screaming, but they screaming for me. Cause I'm the one coming down with the full court miracle. And with the ones with the game is looking blessed. You don't hear me though. Remember one thing that we all know is true. Miracles can do and will come happen for you. Dreidel, 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 Dreidel. I made it out of clay. I made it out of clay. Dreidel, 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 Dreidel. My Dreidel, I'ma play. My Dreidel, I'ma play. Dreidel, 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 Dreidel. Relax on short and thin. Relax on short and thin.
Learn this choreography. They took more time learning that choreography than learning how to.
They
play.
learned it the scene before.
Like the rehearsal of that for them getting ready for that scene, that would have been.
Don't all basketball players do the dance choreography before their big game? I mean,
No, not that horrible. No, that was legit. Like you got to like walking in the locker room, like, hey, we're doing this. Like, okay, and that's what happened.
The song's playing in my head right now, I'm sorry. That last scene of like back to the choreography, like after like the whole generator thing, first the other team that was like really like pounding them and just beating them completely, just started like playing like crap right after.
Really, yeah. You think they'll be motivated to play better?
They're like, yeah, we're up like 10 points, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine. We got 5 minutes. It's all good. We can hold it down.
Talking about like jump cuts though, with that last scene with the basketball, the amount of times that they did shots of the kid with the one arm, I was
So
like,
horrible.
oh my
but
God.
you know why? Usually when you repeat a shot like that in a movie, it's mostly because it was an expensive shot and they want to get their money's worth. Not like
so
specifically the
much.
basketball shot, like him throwing the ball in the air into the hoop. Like the camera shot was an expensive shot for the movie.
It was all over the place with the amount of angles, and they didn't like match. They just went like back and forth randomly, and I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, no, it was actually getting me kind of sick.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my God.
montage scene, oh my God. And then like I guess we were all lagging or something, and it just made it worse.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really write much notes in this one, but the last thing that I have noted that we haven't talked about yet was just in the final game, the coach was giving that pep talk.
They beat us.
Pardon me?
They took a timeout, they ran down the clock, and they beat us.
I see 5 minutes left on that clock.
Yeah, well, there's less than a minute of fuel left in the generator.
Says who?
Who cares? The fuel runs out, the game's over. We lose.
Oh, I see. I see. So I guess that whole story about the Maccabees was made up then, huh? How about that part about the light in the temple that was burning for 8 days? I guess that was just made up too.
And one of the kids says,
Come on, okay, we're a little too old for fairy tales.
"It's your religion."
Right?
I'm not like he's not here to tell you what to believe in, but he's
Yikes.
going off what your school is because
Weird.
there's a Jewish school here, so that took me off guard a bit when I can actually like question the religion there.
Yeah. Also, they 100% ran out of time by the time the coach got there. Like,
Yeah.
100%.
That last shot, the winning shot, they definitely scored it after the power went out. I just want to say that. So they actually lost.
Wait.
No,
Okay, I'm
but
not
it
much
left
into
his
sports.
hand before it went
left his
off.
hand.
It did leave
Yeah,
his
it left
hand.
his
Yeah,
hand.
it did.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it did leave
And
his
if it
hand.
leaves your hand and scores, then you get the point.
Yes.
I probably only know that because of movies where you throw it and they still make the shot. Like, that's usually how these movies always end.
Yeah.
Or maybe they miss, so depending on what kind of outcome you want in your movie. But usually it always ends with them throwing it just as the clock like times out.
Yep.
Did we ever bring up the moment where Alex and Lamont had that really heavy moment in his office when he found out Alex found out like that Lamont got the 10-day contract from the basketball team?
The Lamont's the coach, by the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think we've been using names all that much.
No, we haven't.
I don't think people still understand what movie we just saw. Like we're just saying moments. Like yeah, but what's the story?
Yeah.
What movie we just saw? Like,
I mean,
We're asking the same question.
I did read the description early on. I don't know if I summarized the whole movie. Basically, young Max Keeble, whose real name is Alex in this, finds a random stranger. That random stranger who's playing basketball signs up to become their coach because these kids are now paying him until he's finally able to get a job at their school and yada yada yada. Basketball, you can kind of get that from there right now. But yes, he is having a talk in his office about how he's failing history, right?
that was one of the talks where he Lamont was like, "Oh, Alex, you're not playing this game," and then like next time we saw Lamont and Alex in the office where like Lamont just told the team like, "Hey, I'm not going to be able to be in the first game of the finals tournament. I mean, because of I'm getting a tryout with a basketball team."
And they both called each other selfish in that scene. Like, oh,
Yes.
you're being selfish because you're only thinking about your like little league team. Oh, you're being selfish because you're only thinking about yourself and your career and whatnot. I'm doing this for my family. Like, well, maybe they need you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is here, guys. Just hug and make up and make out. But nope. Sorry.
Whoa there, buddy.
Relax.
Buddy, whoa.
Relax.
It's a decom, bud.
Decom. This ain't Cinemax. Whoa.
Tara's reaction is so late.
My bad, y'all.
So good.
I was more focused on trying to find funny bits to talk about. If I sat there and like watched them and like focused on it, I would have fallen asleep.
Yeah, it was definitely like the movie itself, I think is good, but it's just not my cup of tea.
That's fair.
And it's boring to me. But I'm not gonna say necessarily that it's like bad constructively.
How were they able to go to the semifinals and finals without a coach? Every single movie I've seen with like any sports, that's a disqualification right there.
Especially in
even me
school.
doing sports too. Yeah, like you cannot go without a coach or someone.
The algebra teacher, their coach.
Yeah, he was their
because
pseudo coach.
he didn't step in though. He wasn't down on the field. He was outside.
That's true.
Yeah. I wondered the same thing because I understand in like professional stuff you can have like the player coach or whatever, but I'm like, but this is like a what is it, middle school, high school, whatever academy thing. And I was like, how are they here by themselves?
Yeah, they're just 12-year-olds.
They looked 12 and 56 simultaneously.
They are.
That's right. How is that possible?
It just is, man. It was a miracle.
It's a full court miracle.
I feel like the mannerisms too, like were just so old. I don't know. Like I get where you're coming from.
That's all mojo right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not karma. Come on.
That's like their okay boomer.
Cesar, who's the better player coach? Alex Slutsky or whatever his name is, or LeBron? Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot now. The 12-year-old kid or LeBron?
Ooh.
Both of their head coaches were doing the same thing, just sitting there watching them do their thing.
Probably Alex. Because LeBron would be like more of like a ball hogger, to be honest.
I mean,
Even
Alex
though
was too.
I'm about to say the whole team was looking for him to shoot.
But then again, Alex would have like took the fault of the team, while LeBron would have like probably blamed his other teammates. So that's just yeah.
I can actually see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, they both pay their coach out of their pocket. So
boom, there we go. Yes.
I wanted to talk about briefly when they were practicing doing the 1755s or whatever the heck it was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeans.
Oh yes. How did we miss that? Yes, that's
Jeans and like long sleeve shirts.
I can't.
I feel like wasn't that like a schoolyard thing anyway? Like just to exercise that, like after school too.
Back in elementary school, like you'd have like recess and you'd go play in like your regular clothes.
Yeah,
but by like middle school, high school, you'd have like gym
change
clothes that you change into.
Yeah.
True. I mean, but like this was like after school too. I don't know, and like these weren't loose like jeans. I mean, these weren't tight jeans. These were like very loose clothes, maybe.
Which makes it even worse. Loose jeans are heavy.
I was like, it's no wonder that they're not reaching their time requirements here.
Like the extra weights, to get them
Get them going
ready.
faster.
Yeah.
That's why they were ready in 2 weeks.
I was more focused on how they were able to play basketball while keeping the yarmulkes on their head, because my goodness, how do those not fall?
Actually, there's a clip under.
Yeah, they have clips that go on them. Sometimes they're like bobby pins, but sometimes they're actually like clips, like alligator clips.
Do you think those kind of clips will stay on your head if you're running around playing a game of basketball? I still can see it falling off.
I mean, no, like the clip is to the hat and to your hair.
Yeah, I still feel like that can be undone as you're running around.
Not if you have enough, because they don't have if you have like enough supporting it, you'll be fine.
I guess I never really knew that's how they are attached to their heads. What do you have, like, no hair? What about those people? And if they're playing basketball?
Then they can't play basketball.
Oh.
They can't play. That's it. No.
Discrimination on religion.
Or like a thing on top of their head, like around their chin, like.
Just use like eyelash glue.
Like a little birthday hat.
Ah.
Oh God.
I mean,
that hurts.
If you love the sport that much, hey, you gotta make some sacrifice.
Do what you gotta do. Beauty is pain, baby.
There we go, baby.
Don't we know that?
Oh, also one last thing. Boo in your booty. Boo in your booty.
Oh my God.
That was the mom who said that?
No,
it was the principal or person.
It was the kids.
The
kids that was selling coffee and espresso.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm thinking the coach. He said that to one of the players, saying, "You're the booty of the team."
Yeah.
And then the principal walked in and was like, "How dare you!" And I think he made a reference like that later.
What was that again? How did that go?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is it how I said it? Is it just that?
How dare you?
It sounded in distress.
Oh my God.
That's how they talk in this movie, didn't you hear?
Oh my God, Peter, that was excellent. Thank you for that.
Really
How dare you?
I just think of like a transatlantic accent.
That's how I imagine like a fancy old lady would talk, like, "Oh, how dare you? Oh, Jesus!"
Wait, this is a Jewish movie.
Okay.
Okay, wait, he is Jewish, right?
Oh boy.
Anyways, let's not go there. I think at this time, now it's time to look at the scale and compare this movie to the last few we've seen. So currently on the scale, by average in the last few episodes, it has You-ish at top, and then second was The Poof Point, and third was Rip Girls. I don't agree with that one because I did say last time that I put the Poof Point below Rip Girls and You Wish at the top, but that was the average. So we're gonna go around and say, hey, where do you put Full Court Miracle on this scale? You know, or well, I'll average it out.
What's the scale like in general?
So we just, rate the movies in order of like favorites to or least favorites. Whatever you find more entertaining. Like, don't try to judge, oh, well, I can see this being more liked by many other people. Like, how do you like this movie? Even if you can't say, oh, this was critically a great movie and all, it's just, well, this was entertaining. And I'll definitely probably rewatch, You Wish more than the Poof Points. So, stuff like that. So, we're gonna go around. Michael Shang, what is your order from your least favorite to your favorite?
Oh, least favorite to the favorite? Let's see. I'm going to put Girls as the least. Then Proof Point.
Proof point.
Third.
Poop Point, because it was poop.
It was a poof. It was like gone.
I think my second is gonna be Wish, and I'm gonna put this one on top. I know, crazy. I just think.
Wow.
I could actually watch this one, sit through it better, longer. And I
feel you on that. I feel you on that, Shang.
Yeah,
Got you.
I mean, I think
absolutely not.
This and You Wish, I think message-wise, they're very close in that aspect there of like what they're trying to put out for a story and what to get out of it comparatively to the other two. And I think it was just executed better, in my opinion, than the other two. But out of those two, I think 1,000 Miles really puts it down to. And then the cutscenes, those fast speed cutscenes.
That was funny though.
Was funny, but I think
it was very unexpected.
Yeah, I think it just breaks everything, it breaks the flow of it, and those cutscenes really.
It did, but it was funny.
Yeah, so I think that's why Full Court Miracles is going to be my top one.
All right, fair enough. Kevin, how about you? Least favorite to your favorite?
Least would have to be Rip Girls, and then we have Poof Point, and then we have You Wish, and then I'd actually put this on top because I'm copying because
well, you are.
This movie it kind of educates you in a sense, and then it just kind of reminded me of when you're younger and you're like playing sports. And it's like, to be realistic, you're not going to be like a basketball player in the NBA. How do you know?
You could.
So you could.
You could.
So I actually do like this one, and I probably would watch it again. So that's my rating.
Sydney, how do you rate this from your least favorite to your favorite?
Least favorite to favorite. I'm gonna go Rip Girls, You Wish, this, then Poof Point.
Wow.
Oh.
I mean, we know why. I think we know why. Number one, why that's his number one Poof Point.
I still don't know why. I know he went to heavy subject last week about that, but whatever. Poof Points, I guess you're a cup of tea.
More entertaining and silly versus me having to sit through a semi-serious, super religious basketball movie.
Period.
I mean, like, I can sit through. They both make me cringe, but like on that alone, like I feel like I can sit through Poof Point and watch the parents just magically get younger because of their own little screw up versus just them trying to turn basketball into So.
You talked about how like 9/11 and how this was just entertainment for you, and it just holds on the nostalgia for the Poof Point. I'm like, ooh, touchy.
I wasn't going back to 9/11 again, and I wasn't gonna
I
wasn't gonna match that up against religion. So, like,
and I think we're moving on from that. Loren, how do you rate these movies from your least favorite to your most favorite? I know you weren't present for all of these movies, but you have seen Rip Girls, you might have seen the Poof Point, and you might have seen You Wish.
I've got to like pull that out of the depths of my brain. It's been a while. Probably Poof Point is the lowest. It's my least favorite. This one, I really don't remember it. I remember it vaguely. I don't know why, but for some reason, I had a thing against You Wish, like where I disliked it. So I'm gonna put that in. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but I watched it last year and I was like, not a fan of it.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna put that above Poof Point, and then Rip Girls above that just because it's a nostalgia thing for me. And then probably Full Court Miracle. I actually enjoyed it because I do love the endearing stories like that. And it had some funny, even though they were slightly cringy, some funny little moments in it. So I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah, very nice. Tarah.
Oh god.
Here we go.
What we're waiting for.
The moment you've all been waiting for. I honestly, okay, yeah. So I don't think I've ever seen You Wish, and if I have, I don't remember it at all. So that for me is going to be a bottom, just because I have no memory of it whatsoever. Above that would be Full Court Miracle, because this movie was heinous and I hated it. Just being honest, it was the cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I never want to watch it again. I think Pooh Point would be number 2 for me. I don't really remember it all that well, but I remember like enjoying it as a kid. So that would be my number 2 spot. And just for the sake of y'all putting Rip Girls at the very bottom, I'm putting it at the absolute top. Because why do y'all hate that
Hold
movie so
on,
much?
that's not fair.
Wow.
No,
You can't just do that
I just watched
to
it
play devil's
recently.
advocate against us.
Watched it recently and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love Rip Girls. It was one of my favorites as a kid, and I still love it to this day.
We're just all hot
But also, I just don't want to
so
stay.
we don't.
Really are.
Listen, all you hot doggers. Tara's entitled to her opinion, and we have to respect that. And to be honest, yes, I will say I did actually rewatch Rip Girls while editing that episode for helping me write the commercial or even getting a better understanding of that movie because we were being kind of hard on it. And I understand it. Like, I still hold true to what I said in the whole episode. I do really enjoy it, the culture and all that. Still, like, not gonna highly praise it though, so...
Listen,
Anyways, it's not my
a great
turn.
movie. It's not a great movie, but it has the nostalgia factor for
Comparing
me.
it to these,
and
though,
memories.
fair. I can give it that it's probably a little bit better than maybe I said, but comparing it to this list, it's not my turn. Cesar, what is your least favorite to your most favorite?
Thanks for that transition. Okay. My number 4 would be Rip Girls, unfortunately. Sorry, Tara. Number 3.
I'm so agitated with y'all.
Never gonna come up. She's like, I'm through.
My number 3 would be Pooh Point. Number 2, You Wish, and my number 1 would be Full Court Miracle.
You are absolutely tripping.
Wow. Yes.
I don't know. I like Full Court Miracle because like especially Alex and the coach's relationship. At the beginning, I was just like, this is not going to work. But then they were like kind of like connecting. They were like bonding through basketball. You know, basketball is my favorite sport on the streets. So, you know, that's my sport. So Full Court Miracle is my number 1 movie.
So, I guess that leaves it to me. What is my least favorite to most favorite of these recent DCOMs we've just watched? Whew, okay.
No pressure. No pressure.
Least favorite at the bottom is the Poof Point.
Whoa.
It was too tacky. Very, very mind-numbing of a movie for me. I even had potential for it, but then it just went really bad. Anyways, third place will be Rip Girls. As I was saying, I enjoy things. The culture, even some of the characters in a way, like Melania, I don't remember, Gia's mom in the movie. Anyways.
Melania?
Did I say Melania? No, Malia. I meant Malia, please.
That's
No,
definitely your number 3.
I didn't say it. I didn't mean to. Oh, no.
Are you okay?
My word.
As you were saying, Peter.
Rip Girls.
Number 3, okay.
And number 2. Ooh, this is so tough. This is very tough. Like, it's still kind of like at edge right now for me. Okay, I think it's just best if I talk it through. You Wish. What does it have? It has Twitty and Miranda. That was two fun characters right there. Yes, it has that trope of, you know, wishing and then you get reversing it in the end. It has that full-on DCOM feel, though, that I personally got a kick out of. This definitely hits like a deeper note. The Full Court Miracle, I mean. Oh my goodness. Which one will I want to rewatch
No pressure.
more often?
No pressure. No pressure. So while we're waiting for Peter's response, no.
No. Don't you dare talk about shopping carts.
I didn't ask Tara and Lori about that yet.
No.
Wait, what?
I cut it every time. I've been cutting it every time. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put that. What am I putting? Final verdict. Final verdict right here, right here.
Oh my
Right here, right now.
I could have asked Tarah the question already.
I'm gonna put Full Court Miracle as my second. And then I'm putting You Wish on top. I understand, and maybe even to an extent agree with what you're saying if you put Full Court Miracle above this. I get it. I totally understand why You Wish would go below it. I get it. I think just by the fact that I would rather rewatch You Wish maybe at a sooner date is probably why I'm putting it up there.
Good.
Well,
you good, Peter?
with
That was
that,
good. That was a lot of pressure.
yeah, that was.
Good.
I just want to watch Caravan of Courage, but alright.
Those were oh my god, Caravan of Courage, classic. Even though it kind of lagged on a little bit. 3 minutes to over.
So now I'm just gonna tally the results here.
So, about condiments now.
Oh yes,
What in the
Loren,
world?
what are your top 5 condiments?
What?
And I have the results. Overall, least favorite to our favorite. At the bottom, Rip Girls.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Tara.
Third place, The Poof Point. Second place, You Wish. And first place, Full Court Miracle.
Aye.
Look at that. Today we watched our most favorited one here at the review-o-meter. I'm sorry, Tara.
I know.
Sorry, Tara.
R.I.P. to Rip Girls.
I'm so stressed out about this. I don't understand.
And you know what? That concludes DComs for us. So, you know
For
what
now.
that means. For now, it can come back, and there are ways for us to get another Disney Channel original movie without having a DCOM theme anyways, because, you know, Disney Plus, there's so many options, and that itself is a theme that we could end up getting, so...
I will say, we have not passed 2003 and these options for DComs.
No, we did not.
No.
That's
Yeah,
actually
that's
very
it.
disappointing.
It's a lot of early stuff, but like the low early stuff.
Hey, you all saw it. It was randomized.
Is at box 14, which I think is what ruined us.
Yeah.
Who was that? Was that Jose?
That was
Jose. We
That
can
was
blame
Jose.
this all on him. All because he wanted to avoid Quince.
Oh.
Yeah.
Avoid Quince. See, this is what issue. I love Quince. Y'all hate the movies that I love, and I'm not here for it.
Whoa!
Whoa, I never said I hated it. Alright?
Whoa. You gotta
never-
fight him about that.
That's all Jose.
That's all Jose. He hates that movie.
Listen, I was slightly disappointed he was not joining us because I wanted it to be Quince. Just to see what would happen. As he immediately signs off.
God. I've never seen Quince before, so.
Quince is adorable. It's so great.
Caesar, what DComs have you seen? I think you can count them all in one hand, right?
Yeah. Oh, 2 hands. Musical. Twitches, Kim Possible.
You have seen Twitches then.
Oh yeah, I've seen both of them once. Yeah, the first one and the sequel.
Which Kim Possible?
I think I remember seeing Cadet Kelly. I remember seeing the Kim Possible when that was the first cartoon movie. The movie that
there's two.
Oh,
Or
I
three.
remember
Through
two.
Time.
And,
I think it was that one. Yeah, I think it was.
So
that
the
one.
drama.
Yeah.
Mason Ferb?
No, I never. I watched the series, but not the movies.
That's a good
Minutemen
movie.
also.
Remember Minutemen? I saw that
I
one.
wish we got that one.
You know what movie I was kind of hoping that we got? Motocross.
Oh my god.
Wait, which one?
Motocross?
Motocross?
I love that
I
movie.
remember that one.
Ooh,
That
that's
is
a good one.
one.
It's so good.
I watched it recently, and it
Or the
made
one with the twins.
me love myself.
I
Really?
watch that one all the time. Still, yeah. There's no.
What a great movie.
That one would have been number one.
Tara, when you go to Publix, do you return your shopping cart?
Here we go.
Do you have like a statistics class or something?
He always does this, and I always end up cutting
Is this
it.
your free poll of ones we can't answer?
Yes. How'd you know?
Answer your question, Caesar. Yes, I absolutely do return my shopping cart. And if you don't return your shopping cart, I 100% judge you.
Yeah.
That's my girl. Yes.
So, I think we're coming to the end of this episode. Is there anything either of you want to plug? Michael Shang.
Oh, me going first. Okay. No, I thank you for, again, inviting me to the show. It's always fun. Can't wait. Everyone, listen in. Listen, on Spotify and Apple Apple Music, as well as YouTube. Peter has his channel, PG Entertainment.
Are we on Apple Music?
You have one episode, right? What wasn't it? That one episode?
Yeah. I don't know why it's taking so long for Apple to post the rest of them. So it's on Apple's side. It's not on our side.
Evan.
Yes, I will say again, it is an honor to have me. Please tell your friends and family about this podcast. And I will
My
plug
gosh.
Ewok Peter, follow on Instagram.
Why are you all plugging for us? Plug yourself somehow. Sydney.
No, I don't have anything to plug. Thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Lauren.
I mean, I don't have anything to plug, but I do want to thank you guys for having me. Been trying to get on this for a hot minute, and it's been a lot of fun. Hopefully, there'll be more.
Tara.
Anything y'all just said. So
Okay. Caesar.
Like the rest of our amazing guests said, make sure to catch us on Spotify and Google Podcasts, and make sure to check out Peter's channel, PJM Entertainment, and check out our Twitter page.
And now it's my turn. So yeah, I have a YouTube that I keep bringing up, PJM Entertainment. What we also have here at Review Meter is a Twitter account, so go ahead and follow that. Maybe we'll use your suggestions for a future episode. I guess everyone's already mentioned Spotify and all of that. I post these podcast episodes on my YouTube channel as well. Thank you all for being here in this episode. This is what really makes the show. Having us all together and watching a bad movie, a great movie, debating with each other's opinions, getting mad, frustrated, deleting each other from our lives because we don't share the same opinions. It's all great. It's all fun. This is the reason why I wanted to do this. Yeah, so that comes to the end. Now, I have a question for you guys. We just went through 2 themes, and I already know by October, I want to do a Halloween collection, so that's not going to be a randomized theme because I'm basically forcing it. But in the collection, we'll be randomizing the titles every week. I'm thinking, because this is kind of like a third of the way there, or is it halfway there? Anyways, it's been
in
2...
June. Yeah, we are in June. So I mean, you are.
Yeah, so this next one will be for like the month of July, and then 2 months after that would be random 2 themes until we finally get to October. So I want to take a vote and see if you guys are down for randomizing any one of these titles that are on the list, or just automatically saying that this next theme will be guest choice, meaning every week every episode of that guest choice theme, we will randomize each of our names, and whoever it lands on gets to pick what we watch on Disney+.
Ooh.
Now, it is an option in this giant list of themes that we could land on. Not only Disney+, but Netflix is also Netflix guest choice.
Wow.
But this would specifically be Disney+ if we were to choose that for this next coming theme. So let's take the vote. By show of hands, how many of you want... This is also not fair for everybody else who's not in this... chat room, who also would probably want to vote, but whatever. By show of hands, how many of you want to randomize the themes on the list? I guess we can't do that, considering not everyone has their webcams on. So,
or just say the word "I" or hot dogger or hot dogger.
Oh, they're writing it in the chat.
Hot dogger.
Me raising my hand is nothing bad.
So Shang's on
Me
board
too.
for theme. Caesar's on board for theme.
I'm on board.
Well, that's already like half the chat room, and we're all okay. So I guess we're just gonna let the shuffler decide for us.
Listen, the thought of it's great, but like, I know I'm indecisive. We'd be here all night trying to choose what to watch.
Very good point, but it could still land on that. So, all right, Caesar, will you go ahead and again, hoping that it doesn't break down? Let's hope. Activate the Review-O-Meter shuffler. And the winner is...
We got Netflix guest choice.
Oh,
Netflix guest choice.
We are going down a
Well, I hope you all
hole.
have Netflix, because that's what we're going to be using.
Oh, yes.
Wow, we were this close to doing Disney Plus guest choice that we opted for Netflix guest choice.
God.
I think this is going to be a lot more difficult.
Loren, yeah, this is gonna be. I'm gonna have trouble.
This is gonna be very interesting.
Very.
I'm telling you, episode 3 of Game of Thrones. That's not even on here, but
So join us next week as we watch Stranger Things.
No! Whoa!
Ooh, this could literally be like a bad move on my part
Oh my
because
God.
who knows?
This is gonna be like a rabbit hole, like down, like we're going down.
We could get
down.
something very mature, you know?
Yes, because this is gonna be very interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is Avatar still on there, right?
Avatar's still on there.
Hey.
Just
Wow.
FYI. Just putting that out there.
But somebody could always pick like Pete Davidson's stand-up comedy.
How would we even like talk about that?
Well, I advise you all to think of what you would want to pick for the next episode, and just in case it lands on you, you already are prepared for that title.
Question. Is it just movies, or like if it is a show,
Anything.
do you watch like one show, like just an episode?
Okay, I would say yes, one episode, but if it's below 40 minutes, I might be able to just say let's watch 2. But it has to be like back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Not like season 2, episode 16, and then season 7, episode 1, you know? Like, no. It'd have to be
Right.
back to back.
So Big Time Rush is out of the question? Because that's on Netflix.
Listen, I like Big Time Rush.
Fresh movie. Ooh.
Oh,
They're
man.
great.
I'd actually watch that.
Only the series is on Netflix, not the movie.
There's a movie. There's a Big Time Rush movie.
Oh, it is.
It was
already,
it was a
okay,
TV
so-
movie. It takes
Oh, yeah,
place in
yeah.
London, and there were a lot of Beatles references. That's probably why I really love it so much. It felt like a classic Beatles movie. The villain in that movie is named Maxwell, and he has a silver hammer for a hand. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that was funny.
Is that 4 weeks as well for that?
Yep. So there'll be 4 titles. So there's a chance not all of us will get picked. However, if you do get picked, your name is off the list, so you can't be chosen again.
I'm like oddly excited for this because I don't even imagine what everyone else has in mind and what they're gonna make us watch.
I think I already found what I would pick.
Oh God,
David, let
Oh,
us know
God.
day of if you get chosen.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't tell you
Ooh.
now, but I know. I'm gonna pick a Bollywood movie. Here we go.
Oh my God.
gosh.
Enjoy subtitles, guys.
Yes.
Oh no, please, no, oh my God.
This can really backfire.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
enjoy.
Look what you
This is
did
gonna be
here.
hilarious. Oh my
Read,
god,
you have
it's
to
gonna
read
be
everything.
hilarious.
You won't even understand.
And that's
what's
the
going
magic
on.
of shuffling a random title within a random theme for a podcast. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Review-O-Meter, and I will see you at the movies. The stuff dreams are made of. Goodbye, everyone.